The queers love it. And then did you have a size that you had in mind?
Probably the middle one.
Cool. And here, I'll have you hold it up just so you can visualize it. I love seeing the look of like pure joy and elation and excitement on people's faces when they like realize what they've done to themselves. And they're like, oh, I'm sparkly as shit. So I don't know, I just love giving people joy and like sending people home with something really cool, but also like being able to do it without them having fear of like being preyed upon or like condescended to. Oh yeah, you're doing awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I started by going to the Fakir Intensives, which is the kind of week-long program with basically like the best piercers in the nation.
I send them off to Fakir pretty much like within the first month. Normally, going to Fakir Intensives is something that's done either at the beginning or ending of an apprenticeship. I decided to send them off pretty much right away.
Fakir is basically the person who like revolutionized piercing in the modern US. Was very influential in like the BDSM and kink scene. One of the first like biggest piercing communities was exclusively like LGBT people and like people who are involved in kink, which is cool. And it's cool to have that as, you know, the legacy to look back on.
So the first like month was just kind of like what to expect at Fakir Intensives, and then after that, they kind of got to experience it, and we kind of debriefed on that, and just started working all the things that they needed more help in.
I came back here and I was pretty much allowed to pierce people who wanted to be pierced by me. So that's when I kind of got a lot of my friends, my brave friends, who were like down to get pierced, down to let me try out new things.
It was so nice after that.
Yeah, easy peasy. Being non-binary and slow has been equally isolating, but also really nice to find the people that kind of like respect that part of me. It's so much of like, oh, I met this girl, or oh, like she whatever, and it's just kind of like that's what's assumed of me because I have bangs and a ponytail. We like sniff out each other somehow, like across the board. Trans people have one of the strongest senses of community without even having to say anything to each other, just because I feel like we're a demographic that people have a very hard time to understand or respect. So it's definitely something that brings us together because I feel like we're always yearning for like respect, just like basic human respect. So it's really rewarding to me to be able to do this in a safe environment, both emotionally and like physically. And then it's even more amazing like watching people walk away and like be really, really, really happy. And I know that they're gonna feel really, really, really happy when they look at themselves in the mirror from now on. And that's like awesome. That's so cool. Sam, after he got pierced, texted me the night of and was like, low-key, I'm looking in the mirror and like, I've never been the same before in my life. And like, that's epic. That's awesome.
Oh, this is kind of a while ago.
It was so...
Oh, here it is. December 18th.
December 18th.
Looking myself in the mirror after drinking at jazz night. And I feel so confident, bruh.
Is this what piercing can do to a motherfucker? Goddamn!
So good. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I got these ears pierced like 3 years ago and then haven't gotten any piercing since. I've been super hesitant about getting a nose piercing. So this is like forcing me to do it. Aiden, what do you think? What side do you think would be a good one for the piercing?
Well, I'd say, in my experience, I don't think I gave much thought to the side I got mine on, but looking back at it, I'm like, I should have probably gotten it on like my better side, maybe.
On your better. So yeah, I was thinking like I could like balance out because my left side's my good side. So you're getting my bad side right now.
Oh crap.
I know. All right, slow piercing's right here. And here we are. Oh my God, I see Clover in the front. This is so exciting. Is this like the process of like we come in here and then we choose our jewelry?
Yeah, you come in, I introduce myself, we say our highs and hellos, we get into like what piercing you want, and then sometimes for people that are undecided about piercing, the jewelry choice can help decide what piercing you get, so that can also play a role in it. I'll show you one of our most expensive pieces that is a little over a band, as the kids say. This is called Athena from BVLA with genuine diamonds and genuine chrysoprase. So imagine that in like this in like that, where it's like
kind of like it fits the shape of an ear too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's like the point that I make like so often when I'm trying to sell jewelry. I just think that the ear is so beautifully shaped, and there's so many things that we can do in this area to like complement it and like really heighten it.
I definitely want something more discreet on the cheaper side. So it's sounding like I'm gonna be getting one of these guys over here.
Cool. What I usually have people do when they pick out jewelry is I'll grab it for them on a hemostat, and then I'll have you hold it up to your nose to see if you like the size, and to like, doesn't determine placement, but to see if, for yourself, what placement that you might like.
With a stud, like 2.5, get it on my right side. Am I able to see it?
Yeah, you will
like
be
in
able
my
to,
vision, like
you'll be able to see it in your peripheral.
Really?
You'll get used to it. Your like nose blindness will kick in after about a week, but like you'll be able to be like, oh, yeah. So this is kind of what you're looking at. This is for the service. This is for the jewelry. It's because I love you. And then, this is gonna be your total down here.
Okay.
The button. Sound okay?
Yeah. Should I click it?
No. We do everything afterwards, just in case anything goes wrong.
Cool. Doesn't
ever go wrong, but just as policy, so we don't have to like.
In case you lose your nose today.
In case I accidentally cut that thing off. And then I write you a little card, and it has my name and my Instagram on it.
No way.
My very own business card.
That's so sick.
Thanks.
Your own piercing. So let's run it.
Yay.
I'm ready to.
Yay.
Okay.
Sweet. Oh, I'm gonna close this.
Going into the den.
Like, I don't know, we've had too much coffee that day. I'll be like, all right, go ahead and take a deep breath in. And it happens to every piercer, I feel like.
But when you started, you were like a little shakier.
Like a little bit.
Is that fair to say? And
a
like you
little
got better
bit.
at it?
I think I had to like force myself to be confident, because the people that were getting pierced by me didn't deserve to be pierced by someone who had shaky hands and was not sure of themselves. And I'd much rather be like sure of myself and make a confident cut than like have something like be slow and drawn out and painful and be like shaky.
Do you feel like that confidence is like gone outside of the studio a little bit?
I think that like not everything is as high stakes as this, and I think that that plays a huge role into like why I have to force myself to be confident, is because someone else's well-being relies on it. Whereas like in other areas of my life, it's not like I'm inflicting pain on people every day. So
I don't know, every time we hang out.
we bring the whips and the chains. Also, right now, what I'm doing is pushing up on your nostril to kind of see where that ridge of your nostril is. And pretty much the rule for nostril piercings is for any piercing, you want it to be straight and perpendicular to the tissue that you're piercing. And that can be achieved in any area underneath the curve. So I do have a lot of real estate to work with. So I'm just gonna put, well, actually you do have some baby nostril, but like in terms of how big this is and how big your nostril is,
Totally.
I got a good space to work with.
That's such a funny statement, like, yeah, you have a big ass nose.
Okay, you got some real estate going on here. Okay, check that out.
No, that's a nose piercing.
That's nose piercing?
Yeah.
But now, at this point, I'll have you lay down.
Yes.
Yes!
It's getting real.
It's getting real. I'm gonna hold on to your nose with these set of clamps, and these are single use, only used on you. And then I'm gonna make a pressure point with the back of the needle on your nose, just to kind of see what we're working with. And then I'll ask you if you're feeling okay. We'll do a little reevaluation, and then I'll have you take 3 deep breaths in and out. And on that last one is when I'm gonna pierce you, okay?
Okay.
And then you're gonna feel the clamps. You're gonna feel the needle. Feeling okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah.
Sweet, awesome. All right, and I'm gonna do that one more time. I'm just gonna grab some lube on my needle.
What if I just like sneezed? Is that
Some people do. I pierced Vinny, my old RA's septum,
Yeah.
and they sneezed 5 times with the needle still in their nose. Yeah. So it happens. All right, and then I'm just getting set up again. I'm gonna do another pressure point though. All right, you feeling okay? Mm-hmm. Feeling ready? Mm-hmm. Sweet. All right, go ahead and take that first deep breath in. Second one in. And out. And last deep breath in. And out. Cool. Great job. I'm going to slide this needle out and take another deep breath in for me. And out. Awesome. And then you're going to feel a taper, another deep breath in. Right, and then I'm going to come on the other side actually.
put a little tear up.
Oh, it happens to everyone. Don't even worry. This is your jewelry. I'm just going to put this in. And that is the sound of the jewelry, so not your nose. Don't you worry. And then you are pretty much done.
Really?
If you're feeling okay, you can go ahead and set up.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, kids are just
Oh, I
ears.
see it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you see what I mean now? Okay, there's a mirror right there if you want to look at it.
No way.
No way!
That looks fucking great.
It looks so cool!
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, of course!
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna need that nose blindness to pop in. And
Yeah. Yeah, it happens within like the first week once you like get used to having it there, but it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's definitely a rock on your nose.
Yeah.
We'll force their way.